Hi, I'm Danielle. Welcome to Danielle's Garden, and today I'm going to be doing some planting in the perennial garden. However, I did want to stop and show y'all that I have some tomatoes growing, so let me show you those real quick. So here are my tomato plants. I think this one's a vintage wine. I've got one here. I've got tons of blooms. And then I've got several on my beefsteak too. One there. And I've got one lower on this one. And right here, hiding back there. So I am really excited. I've got one here and one back here on this one. So it looks like I'm gonna be getting some tomatoes within the next month. So at Lowe's last Friday, I was there early morning and I went to the discount section and found 5, well there were a lot more, but I picked the ones in best shape. Some 5 pink Profusion Salvia, and I also got 1 banana cream daisy. So they were already completely out of bloom, and so I've deadheaded all of them but this one. So most of the blooms were like fried like this, but there were a few only on this one where they were still pink. So I did leave these because the bees were on this one plant. But here's the tag. And this is a perennial. I think I already have one of them like already in the garden. Yeah, I'm at the like zone 8. It couldn't really go any warmer than me. But I got 5 of these and I'm gonna plant them all near each other. So I haven't checked the weather, but it's getting pretty windy and starting to cool down, which is nice when it's been like 95 and higher. It's nice that it's getting lower. So let me set up the camera and let's get planting. What I thought was a storm coming in was not. I'm sweating. It's very hot. One other thing that I got on sale was the banana cream, and what I want to show y'all is what that will become, because I have another one and what it looks like in the pot is very different than I think 2 years later. So let me go compare that for y'all. The banana cream is almost out of bloom, but it has several pollinators on it, which is awesome. And you can see I've started deadheading, but there's some that have gone out. But anyway, so you can see that it's about 2 feet wide and it's about 2 feet tall. And then here's in comparison the one that comes in the container. This is probably double in size, in height, and in width, like all the way around. But hopefully this compared to this is a good comparison for you. I'm not completely sold on where to plant this yet. I've carried like a white and yellow like all the way through, so I'm thinking somewhere in this area, maybe over here. So I'm not going to plant this out yet just because I'm not quite sure exactly where it's going to fall, but these don't look great now. Here's the 5 pink Profusion that I planted. I think these are going to be really nice. I have one other plant and I'm just not positive that it's a pink Profusion. It could be, or it's just another plain pink Salvia right here. I don't think this is a pink Profusion. I'm almost positive, but generally it's this vibe. And you can see I've deadheaded a ton of stuff, so I'm just waiting on more blooms to come in with those. But anyways, these were pretty dry even when I got them, so they just kind of need some time to reset. But again, salvia is really tough, and like next season they'll be perfect, which I'm fine with because I got them for $6 each compared to $14 or $13.50. So really I got all 5 of these in that plant for roughly $40. Now, the second thing that I wanted to get done today was trimming my gladiolus. I was watching a TikTok, because back up is that I put these bulbs in last year, and this is the second bloom that I've had. And last year I just let the foliage just like die and collapse. But I mean, these things are like 5 feet tall. And so it kind of is not the prettiest. But I was watching a TikTok, and a florist actually trims the top of them like when they go to put them for a florist bundle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them right in line with like their other leaves, and I'm just going to cut off the flowering stem, and then hopefully that will help with the aesthetic that I have going on. So I have one stream of gladiolus here, and then I have a few over here, and let's get up close and kind of look at them. So this is the shortest one that came with the house, and what she did is that she went to the very bottom bloom right around here and chopped right there on the stem. And so all the other leaves are left to collect energy, but this ugly part is off. So again, here's one, and it is all bloomed out. It's all crusty. And so she went all the way down here to the stalk, and then that way just the grasses are left. Here's another one. And this one's still in bloom. This is my other color that I got. It's like this yellow, pink. It's really gorgeous. But here's two that need to be trimmed. So I'm taking this one off. This one looked like it almost produced two. It's interesting. Here and here. And this is something I've never seen anyone do before. This one is literally bent and right here anyways. That one's easy. This one's all out, going right here. This one is just starting. So this is where, honestly, they would cut it so that they would be able to see all these blooms come out. But this one's obviously done. And this one just has these top two left, so I'm going to take that one as well. And see, here's the last set. And so it really does not look great having one tipped over and these two crusty. So I'm going to go, I'll chop here, and I'm going to chop this one right about here. So while this is obviously not blooming, it does not have 5 foot tall dry flower stalks sticking out of it. So I'm completely fine with that, and I think that still looks much better, even though that one's tipped over, than all of them strewn about. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I know it was just a few quick things, but I've never seen anybody do gladiolus like that before, except for that one video on TikTok, so I'm hoping it turns out well. And I'm excited for what the salvia will look like next season. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.